Okay, this is gonna be posted roughly three and a half hours before March Madness begins. We are breaking down the 10 brackets that I and my 9 people around me made. Okay, if you know a name, it's probably because they've shown up in a video or whatever. Let's go. So, first of all, we're gonna break down everybody's Final Four. Okay, so you can keep up with who you like, who you don't. Caleb's Final Four: 1 UConn versus 1 North Carolina, and 4 Duke versus 1 Purdue. His champion is Purdue. Jen Final Four: 13 Yale versus 4 Alabama, 3 Kentucky versus 1 Purdue. Champion Kentucky. David Final Four: 2 Iowa State versus 6 Clemson, 4 Duke versus 5 Gonzaga. Champion Iowa State. Logan Final Four: 12 UAV versus 11 New Mexico, and 4 Duke versus 9 TCU. Champion New Mexico. My Final Four: 3 Creighton versus 6 Texas Tech, and 1 North Carolina versus 4 Auburn. Champion Creighton. Caden Final Four: Auburn number 4 versus 1 North Carolina, and 2 Marquette versus 1 Purdue. Champion North Carolina. Nick Final Four: 6 BYU versus 3 Baylor, and 3 Kentucky versus 1 Purdue. Champion Kentucky. Shea Final Four: 1 UConn versus 9 Michigan State, and 11 NC State versus 1 Purdue. Champion Purdue. Jalen's Final Four: 1 UConn versus 1 North Carolina, and 1 Houston versus 2 Tennessee. Champion Tennessee. And Chloe Final Four: 10 Drake versus 11 New Mexico, and 4 Duke versus 1 Purdue. Champion Drake. Most picked upset. I did not fill this out, but I know that there's 2. There's 2 that show up a ton. And that is Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky upsetting Marquette, first round. Duquesne upsetting BYU, first round. We're each picked about 5 times. Again, there's 10 brackets, so it's about 50% of brackets. Were there any others like that? No, I'd say that. So Western Kentucky and Duquesne, biggest upsets, right? Most picked Final Four teams. Purdue is picked in 6 out of the 10 brackets. Duke in 4 out of the 10. North Carolina 4 out of 10. So North Carolina and Duke 40% and Purdue 60%. If those teams go down early, a lot of brackets are busted. Most picked to go to the championship game. Purdue 3 times. Most picked champions. Purdue twice. Kentucky twice. Most picked Cinderella team, meaning they go to the Sweet 16 or Elite 8 run, is 10 seed Nevada defeating Dayton, then defeating the winner of Long Beach State versus Arizona to get to Sweet 16. And I think they're picked in 2 of the 10 brackets to go to the Elite 8. So Nevada, seen as that. And the highest seed to get upset early, Marquette, 2 seed, and Arizona 2 seed, are picked in 6 of 10 brackets each to lose in the first or second round. So let's break it down again. Duquesne and Western Kentucky are seen as early upset contenders. Nevada, and I actually believe this, guess what, followed by New Mexico as the biggest Cinderella teams. New Mexico is only, I think Nevada was picked in 5 out of 10 to go to the Sweet 16. That's 50% of brackets picking them as a Cinderella. 4 out of 10 were picking New Mexico. So that's another team to watch. So pretty interesting. Mountain West looked at as a contender for that. 16 seed is picked by like 3 people. I think Shay might have picked 1 16 seed, and I know Jennifer picked 2 of them, and Chloe had picked 1 as well. Yeah, And the least picked Final Four 2 seed, if you're wondering that, is Arizona. Arizona didn't make one Final Four, I think. They made the Elite Eight at the best. So, if Arizona makes a deep run, a lot of people are screwed. I don't think they do. But that's the breakdown of these 10 brackets. I will keep you updated throughout the week. We're going to regroup after Saturday night. And I'll make you an updated leaderboard of who's at the top and who's at the bottom. It all starts at 12 o'clock. So, yeah. But this is the logs. You heard the Final Fours of every team. So, are some of those teams probably going to go down today? Yeah. And tomorrow? Yeah. It's March. It's madness, baby. That's the breakdown. Thanks for watching.